To the desk, Ashlen Scheaffer. She's here to talk about something she needs from you.
Oh.
I wonder what that is. Welcome
It's
to the
not
show.
cash again, is
Not
it?
cash. No, it's not cash.
No.
But tell us a little bit about Expressing Motherhood.
It's a play. It was founded in 2008 by two stay-at-home moms out of Los Angeles. And it's been performed in Boston, New York, Chicago. This fall it's going to be in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Boston again, Chicago. And the show consists of around 10 people performing their stories about motherhood. And you don't need experience to be in the play. It's kind of for the amateur performer and everything. But submissions are one day only on October 19th.
Oh.
Okay.
So submissions by meaning you write a script, or you also have to perform it?
You know, you also have to perform it.
You do?
It is.
Oh.
It's your specific story on motherhood, but you don't have to be a mom either. The first person ever cast in the show was a gay father.
Really?
Okay.
So
Interesting way of putting things. But no, you have to do a video. You have to submit a video, or just a story on.
Just a story, yep.
Just a story.
And you submit it to Des Moines at expressingmotherhood.com. And it's just a story. It should be about 5 minutes long when read aloud. And I mean, we're looking for anything: monologues, skits, dances, anything.
So anything goes.
Anything goes.
Wow.
Interesting concept.
And,
Yes.
and I assume this goes along with the performance that's going to happen here in Des Moines. When is
Yes.
that going to happen?
February 20th of 2016 at the Stoner Theater inside the Civic Center.
Yeah.
One thing if you want to submit and everything, you do need to be available for all rehearsals and performances. The rehearsals will be the 2 days before, the 18th and 19th from 10 to 2.
And have you seen any of the past performances?
I've not been. I've watched them online. If you go to www.expressingmotherhood.com, you can catch some videos and stuff of past performances to get an idea of what they're looking at.
As I say, maybe people hear this and they're like, oh, I have some stories, but don't exactly know how to get started. Maybe that's a great catalyst to be like, oh, okay, now I know what I want to do. Or have an idea of a story I can
Now,
tell.
are you going to put your own story in there?
I am not. I do my own website where I do a daycare as well, so I kind of share all of my daycare stories and life on there. So I don't need to do it on the stage for people.
I think because that might be a trick. A lot of people have stories, but not everybody necessarily wants to tell their story.
Right,
in front
or
of,
they're too embarrassed to tell it.
Right.
But I mean, I'm game for those too. Those make good stories.
What's your website?
My website is www.theKidSpurts.com. So
Kid Spurts.
Yes.
All right.
Get it down.
How would you characterize the performances you've seen? What do you mostly see during these? What type of performances do you see?
You know, all types. All types. There's a lot of just, you know, moms just sharing their stories. Just when you when you talk to another mom and everything, it's you gain their experience as well, and that's kind of what I think you get from the play. You just kind of walk away and you're like, oh, I can, you know, identify with someone a little bit. So, you know, we're looking for all sorts of stories, funny ones, sad ones.
And so the time that you'll end up spending on stage is probably, what, 5 or 10 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
Which
So
for
not
some
too
people
long.
is absolutely terrifying,
Right.
but goes pretty fast, I
Right.
imagine, when you're up there. And
Yeah,
it's probably going to
exactly.
be a great experience. Exhilarating, fun, a chance to tell your story, and it actually sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it is. It's really exciting, I think.
All right, but 1 day of submissions only.
1 day of submissions only, October 19th.
All right.
All right, so circle that on your calendar, put it on your planner so you don't forget about it, and you should be good to go. Just think about it from now until then, what you can create in a 5-minute read aloud statement.
Exactly.
All right.
I love
perfect.
this idea.
Okay.
Yes.
I still think you should put something in.
I think you should too.
I think you should. With all the different stories you have, you can just go from one boom, 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 boom. You can get 2 blocks be filled with yours.
I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could probably do the entire play. But, you know, bring my kids out there with me and everything.
That's
they
something
would.
different. And, all right. Well, you have until then to change your mind. All right.
There you
Wonderful.
go.
Well, thanks for coming over.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.
We'll be right back. It is 9:30.